Jewish people in Britain will know people, I think, in the Manchester Jewish community. I know that
the congregation here, about 750 members, so it's quite a large synagogue.
Sarah, a lot of British Jews over the last couple of years have reported feeling less and less safe, especially in London, where there have been vocal protests every weekend for 2 years. But this is only just going to add to that sense of feeling unsafe here.
Yeah, no, it is, and feeling unwanted, and that they're not allowed to practice their religion. Britain's a very tolerant country when it comes to different religions. But I think it also slightly reflects what's been happening for a while in Europe. I mean, the Jewish community in Europe, in places like Amsterdam, has also had this for slightly longer than we have. There have been serious attacks, serious stabbings, and they're always, I'm afraid, the anti-Semitism is the oldest hatred, and it is on the rise again.
It is. We're going to go back to Charlie Peters, who's got some more news for us. Charlie Peters.
Well, we've now had a statement from Greater Manchester Police about this incident, confirming that they were phoned at 9:31 amid these reports of a serious incident at the Heaton Park synagogue in Manchester. They're saying that a member of the public witnessed a car being driven towards members of the public and that one man had been stabbed. They said that GMP attended this as a major incident at 9:37 and shots were fired by Greater Manchester Police firearms officers at 9:38. One man has been shot, believed to be the offender. In terms of previous reports about multiple injuries, they're now saying that 4 members of the public with injuries caused by both the vehicle and stab wounds are being treated by the North West Ambulance Service. Paramedics arriving on the scene there at 9:41, so 3 minutes after those shots were fired by Greater Manchester Police firearms officers. Members of the public are being asked to avoid the area, and we did hear from the Greater Manchester Combined Authority Mayor Andy Burnham earlier this morning to say that the immediate danger was over. So 1 man shot in this incident, and paramedics treating 4 people with a mixture of injuries caused by both stab wounds and also from a car, with a member of the public reporting to the police at 9:31 that they'd seen a car being driven towards members of the public. 1 man has been shot, believed to be the offender, as Greater Manchester Police continue to monitor this serious situation and advise members of the public to avoid the area.
Thanks, Charlie. So we don't know the fate of the person who's been shot. But pretty quick. 9:31, 9:37. The police had
That's interesting that the car was driven into a crowd, because that's a new type of terror attack that we're starting to see in Europe.
Absolutely.
Now coming here.
Well, just to remind you of that breaking news in the last few moments, police were called to the Heaton Park Hebrew Congregation Synagogue